What's up, guys? How's it going? MikeTheTech here, and today we are looking at the XGODY Gimbal N6 Pro. This is a 700 ANSI in terms of brightness, 700 ANSI projector that not only works as a projector for all of your devices like your Steam Deck, your game consoles like the PS5 or Xbox or Switch, but it actually has Whale OS, which is an Android fork that actually lets you use it, kind of like an Android TV version that's made specifically for these platforms to run really smooth on maybe lesser end hardware that wouldn't be, the latest high-end phone. So what this is basically giving you is a full projector as well as a complete Android device with 32 gigs of internal memory and a bunch of pre-installed apps as well as its own app store for $160. And it looks like right now there's a coupon for $32 off. So you're basically paying $125, $130 for the projector and an Android device built in that you can still use your phone and things like that on as well. So very interesting offering here. We do have it set up. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at what this looks like. But just to go over some of the best features, I believe, HDR10 is supported. And the reason it's called Gimbal N6, not just an N6, is because it's actually on a rotating stand. So you can adjust the angle, and even if it's on an uneven surface, it has a really good automatic keystone that will project a kind of grid style pattern, which I'll show you shortly, that will actually create a perfectly level and square or rectangular screen. So I think those two are very, very useful features, and it looks like it even has Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.4, which is going to do really a lot for audio latency when you're streaming Bluetooth or casting to it. And it's also going to get you some really good speeds when you're downloading 4K content or playing 4K content. This does support 4K, but it has an internal resolution of 1080p, so you're not going to actually get full 4K on this. But enough seeing pictures of it. Let's actually take a look at the device itself. So I'm going to turn these lights off. And we can see that we've actually already got it here on the wall. Unfortunately, my screen hasn't gotten here yet, so we're just going on our kind of popcorn wall here, so it's not the best experience. But you can already tell how bright this is, and kind of how the vividness of the colors with that HDR10 directly in the menus. So that's really cool to see, and I kind of want to show you guys the actual keystone method. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach over here and just mess it up and move it around a lot, and it's going to detect that stuff moved, create a keystone, focus, and there we go. Now the more at an angle it is, the actual area that you can cast to is going to be cut off slightly, so you're going to get a smaller picture if it's really at an angle. But just the fact that at any mounted angle you can get this clean and level of an image is really, really cool. So props to XGODY. I really like this one, and I'm probably going to be using it more. And it's got a remote here that has Netflix, YouTube, Disney Plus, and Prime Video built in because they are pre-installed. But it does have an app store, so you can set your own apps or just open up the app drawer by hitting this apps button right here. So home, apps, and all the buttons that you're going to need for pretty much anything in the actual projector. You can switch to USB mode if you want to actually plug a device in. You can use installed apps or just jump over to HDMI. So very cool stuff. Batteries not included. Let me know if you have any questions or comments in the comment section below. And if you want to pick one of these up, I'll put a link to them in the description below. There seems to be a really good sale on there right now. Thanks for watching. Peace.